Hello everyone and welcome again. Today I am making Kopytka, so they are called dumplings. These are potato dumplings. As you can tell, I have ground potatoes here. So the ingredients are, I have 1 kilogram of Idaho potatoes. Those are baking potatoes because they have the least amount of water in them. And then you're gonna have to cool them and grind them. So 1 kilogram. Then I have 230 grams of all-purpose flour. I have 3 tablespoons of potato flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, but we may need a little bit more. Even though I salted the water for these, I may still have to add a little bit of salt, a little bit more than the teaspoon, and then we're gonna use 1 egg. So let's begin. So first I'm gonna start off by mixing all the ingredients in, and we may not even use all that flour. It just depends on how many or how wet are these potatoes, because some of them contain more starch, less starch, so it all depends. Okay, so let's beat the egg in. Slowly incorporate the flour in here, and if we can't mix it with a teaspoon or a tablespoon like this, so we have to use our hands. Add the salt. Flour. Now it's becoming really difficult to mix it with this spoon, so I'm going to use my hand and add some potato flour. We have to feel the dough or this mass by hand. Gonna taste a little bit to see if they're salty. And they are. Maybe just a tiny bit of flour. So my potatoes really contain a lot of starch, and therefore I have some flour left, and I'll probably use that for the board because this will really stick. So now this consistency feels like it's okay. You can tell with your hands, they kind of stick together really well. So I'm gonna wash my hands and then make little rolls and cut them. So spoon your dough into about as much as you can cut at a time on your board. Make sure to flour your boards because this is gonna absorb a lot of it. And just roll it out. Flatten the tops a little bit. And I like to just add a little bit of a design to them. One way and then the other way. And then we just cut them like diagonally. And I'm gonna set aside, sift your plate with flour so that they won't stick like this. And then continue with the rest of them. Continue with the process. And the dumplings are now cut up. So let us bring our water to boil. Bring a big pot of water to boil. This one's not boiling yet. Make sure you salt it, mix it, and let's wait until the water boils. And now the water has come to boil, so let's try putting a few of the dumplings in. And they will stay on the bottom until they are ready to come up, I guess is the best way to put it. And once they surface to the top, just cook them for about 1 to 2 minutes. You will see they will surface to the top. The best way to tell if they are cooked is to kind of take a fork, split them in the middle, and if they're still yellow on the inside, that means they are still not cooked. But if they're all white throughout, then they are cooked. And now I have a full pot in here and just waiting for them to surface. And cook them for about 1 to 2 minutes. Time to take these out. As you can tell, they're not falling apart. And this is the way they have to be. And we'll be ready for another batch shortly. So there are the cooked ones, and the reason I'm not putting anything on them, no butter or anything, is just because I'm going to use them for goulash that I'm making today. And then they are all cooked, still hot. So if you like this recipe, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.